Hey there. So I'm going to talk about how exercise can actually help you live longer. So when you exercise, your telomeres will shorten slower. So let's say you exercise frequently, a few hours a week, compared to someone who is genetically identical to you and they don't exercise. In the most extreme cases, from a certain study, they found that there was a 10-year biological age difference. So that means they took two twins. One of them was 10 years younger because they exercise. Now, telomeres in all your cells, and they shorten every time new cells are made. And I believe it's a protective mechanism built in to stop cancer from growing and growing and growing. I don't know exactly how that works, but I also know that cancer wants to activate a gene to do your telomeres so it can keep growing. But telomeres are a measure of biological age, and the longer they are, I guess, the younger you are biologically, and they get shorter and shorter and shorter. And the shorter they get, the more mistakes they make when reduplicating cells, which is why you can have problems like cancer, etc. But your body is always reproducing these cells, and I believe you produce cancer cells constantly, and your body has mechanisms to help fight these cells. It's when it gets out of control that's the problem. But long story short, the more exercise you do, the slower these will shorten, and the younger you will be biologically. So, whether you want to say it as like you're expanding your lifeline or you're aging slower, and then you're probably gonna look better. You're gonna have all those biological benefits of being younger. So I thought that was quite interesting. I'm going to reference someone's website, and they're called Dr. Rhonda Patrick, and she's the person I originally learnt this from. So I'll list her website and then a video. So the video is her explaining this, and I don't think the video is associated with her or that channel, but I will put her website so you can support her there. And in the video, she also touches on how when you exercise, you produce more brain-derived neurotrophic factor in your brain. So it promotes cell growth in your brain, and it kind of I'm not going to go into it too much, but she basically explains how it makes you smarter the more you exercise, and BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, is really good for building new cells in your brain, and it's really healthy. I know it's very good for your brain and your cognitive function, I believe. I don't know masses about that, but I'm sure she can explain it in a bit more detail. And she also talks about how meditation can increase telomere length. But the main thing I was focusing today is the exercise part, but I'll put a link to that video below, and then her website as well. But yeah, thanks for listening, and see you later.